mozzarella, nachos. Heavy on the cheddar, nachos. A1 extra cheese, nachos. Pour it on thick, nachos. All these chips, nachos. All these chips, nachos. Hey, she's everybody girl, she ain't mine, she nachos. First come, first serve, count the nachos.
What's up YouTube, Soggy Nachos here, bringing you guys some Toontown Infinite news. Today we have a special guest here. We have Chan, who is one of the coding developers of Toontown Infinite. Say what's up, Chan.
Hey guys, what's up?
Real enthusiastic. Okay, so we're going to ask Chan a series of questions here. I pulled so many strings here, killed a couple people just to get this exclusive interview, so you guys better love me for this. Alright, Chan, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, dude. Give me the questions.
Alright, cool. Alright, first question that I have for you is, and you probably obviously knew this was coming at you, when do you plan on opening?
I can't answer that.
Can't answer the question? Figured as much. Another question, do you plan on doing an alpha or beta stage? Because currently you're in the developmental stage, and that's been a lingering question in everyone's heads when they're saying, when is TTI going to have a beta? Because everyone wants keys.
Well, the whole key situation is kind of confusing actually, but you guys will find out soon if those keys are actually useful and if we will have an alpha or beta.
So you're keeping it mysterious on us.
Yeah.
That's great. Alright, next question. This is more pertaining to in-game content and such. Will we see a new cog branch or a playground? Specifically, like the chairman that everyone talks about?
Well, we do have several plans for new content. We've already shown some in like the preview videos and stuff like achievements and such.
Yeah.
We have a lot of plans. We are thinking about that kind of stuff, but you guys will find out soon if we do it or not.
Cool deal. Alright, this question is pertaining to the field offices. We all know that they were very useless on regular Toontown Online, that the rewards you got were terrible. Like, the sound was worse than you actually using one of your own gags. So do you guys plan on making the field offices actually more desirable to play?
Yeah, we want to add like possible tasks or even achievements for field offices, making players want to use them, and of course the SOS cards. Some are good for solos, some aren't, but for the most part, the SOS cards are
because I strictly recall, dude, every single street being filled with all these field offices that no one wanted to take over because everyone knew they were absolutely useless and stupid.
Yeah, we want to make people want to take over the field offices.
That's good. That's definitely going to expand the fans for sure. Alright, next question. Now, we heard this around being rumored and stuff like that, but I haven't heard this I have not heard this confirmed by any of the members. Will there be an increase in the difficulty level? Because we all know right now that Toontown's very, very easy to play, and it's easy to get max level. It's just time consuming. So do you guys have any plans for actually increasing like the rate of gags missing and the cogs attacking, or increasing the damage they do, or strategic inputs?
Well, the game, as you said, is really easy. And in order to fix it, basically we have to redo the whole battle system if we were to try to make the game harder, but we would still keep the same sense of strategy. But I guess you guys will find out soon if the game is actually harder than the original, and you can expect that answer on release.
Cool. Alright, this question, we're going to divert from the gameplay and content a little bit, and we're going to actually jump to the community for this one question. So, how did you keep your cool when a group of Toontown Rewritten fanboys assembled their crew and launched an attack on your live stream?
Commander Kirby, the time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Everyone in the Skype call was pretty cool except for Josh. Josh just kept screaming, saying, "Oh no, guys, we are dead," in his British accent. It was pretty funny. We all kept our cool though. We knew we were fine. It wasn't really going to affect us.
Right. I just figured that, I don't know, if I was in that situation, I don't know how I would have kept my cool in that. I would have been like, get all these guys out of here, because it even showed in the rules saying, you know, don't talk about the other servers, just talk about what's going on here. But obviously everyone just assembled their crews together, came down, and just started bashing everybody, and then it just turned into a flame war during the stream. I felt like everyone stopped paying attention. I personally stopped paying attention to the stream for probably a good 10 minutes just reading everyone fighting on the comments.
Yeah, it got pretty crazy.
Yeah,
we all started yelling at Josh since he was the one streaming at the time.
Yeah.
We're like, just keep doing toon tasks. It's fine. They won't notice.
Yeah, and DJYC was fighting with at least like 26 different people in that chat line.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was funny. It was a good time. All right, moving on from that question. I recently saw that there was the smart NPC. How do you guys plan to actually use a smart NPC in game? I saw the trailer, obviously, of Lefty just messing with him in Toontown Central and just saying random things to him. So my question is, how do you plan to use him?
Well, smart NPC, you'll find out how it's implemented in the game soon, if we implement it at all, because we're still debating it. Because, like many people said, there's not many uses for it. Basically, we just mess around with it on the dev server, and when we mess around with it, we just talk to it when we get bored and stuff. It's pretty fun to mess around with. We just don't know how we're going to implement it if we do.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, there's probably good things that you could do with it, but I do agree that it would be kind of difficult to do it. I remember in one of my videos on reporting about it, I did like a small speculation where I was saying, oh, hey, maybe, you know, the smart NPC could give you advice, or, you know, something like that, or it could like help you out. You know, it could be like a dictionary kind of, you know, like you could be like, hey, if I defeat a name dropper level 8, how far will that get me? Even though name dropper level 8s don't exist. That was a stupid question, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying.
I know
you know what I'm saying. Okay. I feel like it could be put to use in certain situations. All right. Next question. This is more of just on your guys' personal levels. How much effort does it take to put this game back together, and how much pressure do you guys feel from the community?
Well, each of the coders in the resources team is basically the guys who do like the models, the texturing, the awesome battle music you heard.
Right, that was some sick music from, what's his name, Sir Beppo, right? Yeah.
But coding-wise, we all worked pretty hard, and our lead coder actually stayed up 60 hours straight one time.
Wow.
Coding the game, so
that's nuts.
We're pretty dedicated to it.
Do you feel somewhat pressured by the community of people? You know, the fact that everyone's bothering you, saying, you know, open the game, do this, do that, and you're obviously not gonna be able to please everyone. Does that run through your mind when you're making things and implementing new features?
Me myself, I'm not really pressured by it, because the game, we want to have a good release. We don't want to have a buggy release. We want everyone to be able to play. So once we feel it's ready, we're going to release it. But I don't think the team is feeling too much pressure from the community right
But
now.
you are mainly focusing on getting the game done before you implement, you know, new storyline details and a bunch of new content and stuff like that, right? Because that was the core of what worked for the game, basically, was what was already released.
Yeah, we tried to get the main concept done first, and as you saw in the live stream, we have everything finished.
Which is cool,
We showed everything from street battles to COD buildings to boss battles. So.
Right. Okay. Next question is, I want you to, as much as you possibly can, you know, without revealing too much, to elaborate on the achievement system. And by the achievement system, I mean, will there, you know how Xbox Live works, right? For example.
Yeah.
All right. So you know how sometimes when you're playing Xbox Live, you have secret achievements, and then you have achievements that you can see. Is it going to be kind of like that, where, you know, if you, per se, let's say, hit the VP with a pie from 20 feet away or something like that. You know what I mean? Secret achievement unlocked. Hit the VP with a pie from 20 feet away. Are you gonna have something like that, or is it just all the achievements that you can see ahead of time?
Well, basically how we have it set up right now is we have an achievements page in the book, and a bunch of the achievements have question marks over it.
Okay, so they're pretty much secrets already.
Yeah, they're pretty much secrets already.
That's sick. My next question with the achievement system is: will there ultimately be a laugh boost available or such through the achievements? You know, every 30 achievements you unlock, you get 1 laugh boost point or something like that, you know? Or is there anything that's going to be like that, or?
Well, we want to make getting achievements fun and useful towards your tune, so you guys will find out soon about that.
Ooh. Building it up, man. I like it. Okay, next question. Are we looking at a new gag track or just an additional gag for gag tracks?
Well, level 8 gags, I don't really think they're necessary. Level 7 gags are already overpowered enough, but
Very true.
Extra gag track, that would probably take a long time to implement.
I was thinking the same thing. That would be hard to balance.
It would be very hard to balance it, and I'm not too sure about that yet.
Okay. So basically on the new gags, that's a maybe but probably a no, just due to the fact that the level 7 gags are already OP.
Yeah.
Okay. I can respect that. Here's a personal question from me to you, and this question is, do I get a personal special spot on your friends list when the game comes out?
Yes.
That is sweet. My life's complete now.
Alright.
Alright, so you know that districts are district is another name for servers, right? How many districts are you planning on having on the game?
It actually depends on how many players we get.
Okay.
Depending on how many players we get, we're going to open up more districts, so one district isn't just fully crowded. Each district will be divided up evenly with players.
Okay. So here's my next question. The game obviously failed. Toontown Online obviously failed at one point, you know, resulting in it to close. So, and if they pretty much tore each other apart as a community. So how do you plan on keeping the Toontown Infinite community united?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
I know, man. I wasn't going to make them all easy.
Oh, how will we keep the community united? I don't know how to answer that.
Alright, I'll skip that question. That's fine. Alright. This is a good question that actually was lingering through my mind for a while here. How are invasion districts going to be manipulated into the game? Obviously, everyone wants to get their merits and their cog bucks and stock options and stuff like that the most fast and effective way as possible. That being said, they're going to want districts that have invasions, you know, kind of analogous to how Nutty River was with their invasion district, and everyone was like, okay, let's wait for the invasion to happen. So are you guys planning on just basically doing, instead of an invasion giving you double merits, that you always get the double amount of merits in there to keep the system fair, or do you plan on just toon spawn invasions at the end, you know, from what they do in the Chief Justice, or do you plan on actually having a district that has a lot of invasions coming out?
Well, how we have it set up right now is invasions can randomly happen in districts, and you still get that double merit bonus at the end of a factory. But if there's no invasion, you just get the regular amount of merits. So we're doing the system Disney did when it comes to that.
That was just an interesting question that lingered in my mind for obvious reasons, because that was a really big part of the game. Because the annoying thing was, if that invasion stopped right before you destroyed the last cog, you lost it all, and everyone just was pissed and would just walk away from their lives for a little bit.
Yep.
But I mean, I guess that is what keeps the game, you know, going in a way. All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today, Chan. I really appreciate you coming and talking to me today.
It's nice talking to you, Mr. Soggy Nachos.
Soggy Nachos. All right, man. I guess that's it for us today. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out my video. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe for more future content. All right. I'm Soggy Nachos. This is Chan. And
Chan.
and we'll see you guys.
I'm Chan.